Hello Mayors, welcome back to Build It with Smith. We're back again playing SimCity Build It, and today I just wanted to show off a couple of tips that I have for roads and different road layouts that I use in the game and have seen and have come to start using in my own little layouts. So I just wanted to get into it and talk about my top 3 road layouts. Now one of them is kind of a beginner, if you would say, just a real simple road layout. And I don't really have an official name. Well, I guess I do. I call it the battery. And I call it the battery is because it's a pretty basic and effective road structure. So it just starts out with a main avenue straight through here. And you can have different variations around it. And then you just have your sort of outside borders to go all the way around, and you may just do something like that just so we don't mess with our other layout here in the Green Valley. And so now all you're going to do is come and let's see, you want to be able to fit 4 buildings in there, and it's actually giving you a suggestion here as to where you should put that line. So then let's see if we have properly calculated this here. And something like that. We're just something like that. Anyway, so you guys get the idea. And then you just keep adding on and on, spreading outward and outward and outward. And what you want is these 4. This is enough room for 4 buildings here. As a matter of fact, I can show you with an example here. So there's going to be 4 buildings that fit in here, and I didn't really scale this out properly for the other side to make it, you know, all the way balanced out, but should have been 4, 4, 4, 4, things like that. So that's kind of the first road layout, and like I said, I called that one the battery. And that one is real simple. And as we delete that one and get ready to show the next one, just want to see how you guys are doing today. Also, if you have noticed on my channel, I started a series, or I started playing another city building game. It's very popular in the city building hemisphere. It's a PC based game, although I have it for my Mac, and it is City Skylines. And if you would, go ahead and go over here or over there, click on that and set it up in your queue and check that out. Episode 2 is up now, and I'll be working on episode 3 tonight. It's a very fun game that I've been enjoying playing, and maybe you guys would enjoy it too. I know it came out a few years ago, so it's not that pricey if you're into buying things. So let's see here. Now on for the next city design, road design, sorry, and this is called the zigzag. Now, the way that this works is, and the whole point of it is to, let's see, we really got to zoom in here. Oh, having some difficulties. Okay, click off of that. All right, now the idea here, the reason I call this the zigzag, and the reason that it's effective is because it really breaks down on the intersections that you have in your city. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so let's see. I guess we're going to kind of do this and just to show just a little bit of what you'd be able to do with it. Let's see. Something like that. You know, something like this. Let's just say something like that. Let's just, you know. All right, so you don't even really have to connect this. You could just keep going, go up this way, create more. Anyway, let's just, we don't have enough space to just completely show, but basically, you're able to fit your buildings into these quadrants here. Let's grab a building as an example. So here, for instance, I should be able to fit 1, 2, it should have been 4, maybe, you know, just to use your imagination there, but imagine putting 4 buildings in there, and then you're going on here, and you got buildings along there, and you got buildings along here and here and here and there and everywhere. Buildings fitting in. And, you know, you can just kind of add a little bit more variety and take a little more time yourself, but just to get the concept out. And like I said, the one thing that this does is there are no intersections here, as you can tell. And so this will help defeat the challenge of traffic in these types of areas. And like I said, of course, you get the concept here in this video, but you can kind of add and do different things to it and all that sort of stuff. All right, and now for my final example, my final trick. If you guys want to take a look at my region here, it's kind of gotten a little discombobulated. I've just been moving. I moved some things around for this video, but this is my Green Valley region. Anyway, so the last thing is going to be the quadrants, I call them. Sections, I don't know. We're just going to call it quadrants. Unless I come up with a better name. But the best way to show this is actually by traveling to my main city and looking at my most recent development. And if you've checked my channel a couple of videos ago, I started changing up this area. And so with the quadrants thing, see if you can get the concept. Specifically this area right here. I started out, and in order to do a quadrant, and this is the most effective kind that I use, you need to start out with your services. And that's one thing that those other ones don't just, or they're not so, the other road layouts aren't so direct in, you can kind of, doesn't really show you where to put your services. It's just really important, you know, because you could have a great road layout, but it's kind of hard to find a good balance for your services. So this one is the best one for services and the one I use. And I kind of came up with this concept myself. But basically you start out with your services. And for me, I always like to go big because I plan on building my city big. So I just went ahead and started out with the deluxe fire station, and then the, what is this? Police precinct, which is like the big police deal, and the hospital. Now, well, this might be hard to tell because a lot of this area is already covered, but basically these three buildings cover from there to there on over to here, if you can see where I'm going with this. Okay, so you've got that. Now as far as the roads go, look at the roads here, and you can see that I have quadrants that feed out from the service area, getting larger and larger, and things like that. And it's kind of a combination of the zigzag a little bit, because you can see I try to minimize the intersections. It's not like a tic-tac-toe sort of thing going on here. So we have this area here, and we were able to fit in, as you can see, buildings in these areas. You got this portion there, and so they're all kind of interconnected, and we are having some road problems, but that's probably because another tip here, this is like an extra tip for you guys. Another tip here, if you're having some road problems, like on this one, just try turning your buildings different directions. Now, I don't know if that helped out in that situation. Oh, it looks like it did. So a bonus for you guys. But anyway, yeah. So we're working on redesigning our city. You can go back and watch a couple of videos ago. Oh, dropped my stylus. A couple of videos ago, you can watch that and see what we've been coming up with. And that's about it with our road layouts. We've got different things going on here. This was pretty effective for this area that we were working in right there. But other than that, I've been working on other videos that you guys may want to see, so comment below if you need help with anything. I'd be happy to help you out. But I think that roads is one of the things that I haven't previously covered a whole lot in past videos, but now you have it. Smith's Guide to Roads. And hope you guys like this video, and you put some comments in, and you like and share to your other friends to play SimCity Build It too, and we can all, I don't know. But anyway, peace out. See you guys later.